shit, man. I'm finna do myself, bro.
What's going on, nigga? What you want?
Man, every day is something new, bro. Every day is something new, man.
What's going on with you, man? Talk to me.
There's too many problems going on, man. My mama on drugs. Every day a nigga fucking with me. Every day. It's everything, bro. Shit's crazy out here, man. Fuck this shit. I'm finna end this shit right now, bro.
My nigga thought he had a plan for times to get better. He get caught up in the jam and times worse than ever. The grind is hard. Every time he fight, he get scarred. Walking through that pit of fire, being fired from his job. No income coming in. Tell me how he gon' eat now. No cup of knowledge, just a cup of Hennessy to drink down. He got into it at that liquor store, so it's beef now. And ain't no peace talk, so it's back grabbing his piece now. See how quick things escalate him to the streets now. On the corner hollering out, rocks blows weed now. The Lord ain't picking up, he tired of hitting the readout. But Satan he can hit up, number one up on the speed dial. He provokes him to poke dudes to feed the sea now. Knowing that ain't the road to go, hoping someone to reach out. He's really going through it's like his life on the edge. Make him wanna take the nickel to the head. He having thoughts in his head for suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. He said his life on the edge for suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. He having thoughts in his head for suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. He said he'd rather be dead than suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. He thought he had another plan for times to get better. He got caught up once again, at times worse than ever. It's hard to make progress when living up in them projects. He's straining the game to see the light up out of darkness. Mom's is a fiend, heroin is what she injecting. Sharing needles with her people, got her HIV infected. Bills is getting hectic. A 380 killed his best friend. His other best friend, who his lady is having sex with. He want the message, but the church is kicking him out. Judging instead of loving him and hearing him out. Sitting him down and schooling him to a spiritual lesson. Instead he lost in life with no answers to his questions. The troubles and the pain that's in him, he had trouble in his brain. Having thoughts of doing suicide. He's really going through it's like his life on the edge. Make him wanna take the Nina to the head. He having thoughts in his head for suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. He said his life on the edge for suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. He having thoughts in his head for suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. He said he'd rather be dead than suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide. Suicide, 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 suicide.